My name is Reese, and I will be leading you through this hour of a candlelight flow. If we're online, a nice, slow, juicy flow, which is exactly where we are going. Nice and slow. Full intent tonight is extending the inhales and exhales, truly feeling where we are moving, feeling the muscles that are engaging, and just melting into the practice. So if I take you somewhere that does not feel good, I want you to change it to what feels best to you. As always, remembering take your breaks or a restorative posture whenever you need. But for now, we'll get started lying down on our backs, finding whatever is comfortable for you in that manner. We have the two blocks, so if you'd like to bring them into play, maybe a heart opener, or maybe you even just prop the feet up on the blocks, whatever you'd like to incorporate, or you can leave them where they are. Once on our backs, beginning a body scan. Slowly scan the crown of the head. Maybe some gentle sways of that head side to side just to finish finding comfort. And then begin to move down, releasing any tension between the eyebrows. Releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. The next exhale just melts those shoulders down. Feel the chest even slightly opening. Move it down the arms, the biceps, down to the elbows, the forearms, the palms, and the fingers. And even if just for a second here, pay attention to the direction of your palms, whether they are up or down. Don't change it. Your body puts you there for a reason. If the palms are up, maybe you need a little more energy. Maybe the day drained you and you need the energy for class, or you still have something after. If the palms are down, you're looking for a little more grounding. Maybe that day was hectic and you just need this time. Don't change the palms, but go back to your body scan down the spine, into your hips and the glutes, down the legs, the knees, the shins, the ankles. Maybe we let the heels roll open and just focus to the toes. Continuing each exhale to melt you even deeper. And using that breath, attaching that breath onto each little point in your mind that may be helping to wander. The mind wanders naturally, but send that breath to grab a hold of the little things that we can and help put them off to the side. From here, just focus on the rise and fall of the belly. If you'd like to be a little more mindful of that breath, we can place a hand to the belly and a hand to the heart, making sure we're getting that full diaphragmatic breath. Feel the belly rise, feel the chest rise, feel the chest lower than the belly lower. If you'd like to set an intention for class, now is a beautiful time to do so. Maybe it's an I am statement, maybe just a one word. Maybe it's what brought you to your mat, just that thought. Or perhaps what you hope to leave at your mat. Put that thought or intention or mantra right at mind center, still focusing on the breath, still melting. No activation anywhere in that body. Now, the next time we exhale out, let's empty the belly in its entirety. Empty belly, empty chest. Take a deep inhale, fill the belly, fill the chest, hold at your tip top. An open mouth, exhale it all out. Beautiful. Two more just like that. Take a deep inhale, hold at tip top. Exhale it out. And one more, your deepest breath today. Holding again, tip top for 3, 2, 1. Exhale it all out. Beginning to invite in those little movements to the fingers and toes. Maybe just grazing those fingers against the thumb. Gentle wiggles to the toes. Invite in a gentle roll of that head side to side. Nothing's speeding up here. Take your time. Inviting in the bigger movements as you feel ready. Rolls to the wrists, to the ankles. If we did use those blocks under us, gently roll to a side. Just place the blocks to the sides of your mat. Then meet me back on your mat, still on your back. If you'd like, that next inhale can be a good full body stretch. Reach everything long. Our exhales take us to either side to a fetal position to use your arm as a pillow. Staying here for just a couple of breaths, going back into that intention or that what brought you to your mat, keeping that right at mind center as we move. Our next inhales bring us to an easy seat, whatever feels best to you. Thunderbolt with the knees bent underneath. Those hips would be to the heels, or you can crisscross the legs in front. Whatever is comfortable. We even have the blocks if you'd like to heighten your seat. Melting those shoulders. Eyes can be closed or a soft gaze down the nose. As you inhale, very slow inhale, reach those arms up at the tip top. Hold, touch the fingers. Exhale, very slowly release it back down. Think, bring control in, but not a lot of activation. Again, your inhales lift everything up, lengthen them out. A gentle touch to each finger, and exhale, release it slowly back down. Taking 2 more rounds of breath, that inhale to lift, and that slow exhale to lower. Option you can always include in a little wrist roll here. It's a perfect spot for me to get a little bit more as those arms raise and lower. Our next inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, bend that right elbow, bring it down behind us. Think a pat on the back or a tricep stretch, whatever feels right in your mind. Keeping that chest still open. Think chin tries to stay away from the chest. Your inhale, the arm reaches all the way up, and exhale, bend that left elbow. Bring it down. Think that pat on the back right by the shoulder blades. As we inhale, lift those arms up. Exhale, the left hand comes down. The right hand goes to the back of your head, right above the nape of your neck. Push that elbow open And exhale, guide that elbow close to that left side. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, think of a crunch to the side. Gentle crunches, again, lengthening those breaths. Your breath cues do not need to match perfectly to mine. Closing off on that exhale. Feel that stretch in the twist. Inhales to open up. And as you inhale, we'll keep that opening. Inhaling, both hands reach tall. Exhale, the right hand comes down and that left hand goes to the nape of the neck. Again, inhale, open up. Exhale, guide that elbow down. You can tent those right fingers with a little bend or plant the palm entirely. Remembering inhales open, exhales close off. Maybe one side's a deeper twist than the other. One more round of breath here. And our next inhales, hold everything open, releasing that left hand. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, open up the chest. Exhales, roll the shoulders forward. You can let the hands graze the floor, or maybe they rub down the thighs. Think that seated cat-cow. Bring the neck and chin into it as well. As we inhale, that spine stacks overhead. Melt those shoulders down, planting the hands in front of us, moving into our tabletop position. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Those inhales release the belly down, peel the chest up for cow. Exhales, press that mat away for cat. Again, goal today, you lengthen them out. Feel that body slowly move. See where it's going to chirp at you. Maybe you hold one of the postures. After a few rounds here, feel free to play around with any other organic move that kind of wakes up the spine. Maybe a wiggle to the hips. Feel free to show the wrists some love. The fingers can face to the sides of the mat for some gentle circles each direction. Maybe the fingers turn to face the knees, getting a deeper stretch with a gentle lean back. Find what feels good to you here, bringing in any other movement in that tabletop. One more round of breath. And that next exhale finds the steady tabletop. Walking the hands one handprint forward, tuck your toes, raise your hips, find your first down dog. Now, whether it be your first or your 47th for the day, take time to bend those knees, pulse the heels down. Find what feels good, even hip sways here. Then sinking those heels as close as you can get them to the mat. Feel that whole back of the leg wake up. Look between the hands, bend the knees, tiptoe very slowly up to the fingers. Find your forward fold. Hang heavy. The crown of your head reaches down to the floor. You feel all the tension between those shoulder blades release. Keeping our left hand down to the mat, we'll inhale the right hand, reach it up. Gently begin to bend into the left knee, giving the right leg a good hamstring stretch. Maybe we gaze up to those right fingers. One more inhale. Your exhale, gently release that left hand, give the hips some wiggles. Then keeping that right hand down, inhale the left hand tall. Same thing, open it up, gently beginning to bend into the right knee. One more inhale here. As we exhale, the left hand comes down. We'll inhale for that half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, hands reach overhead, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Remembering as we add on to the sequence, as we find those different postures, you keep what breath feels good to you. If that's open mouth exhale, stay there. Or you can build some more heat, closing the mouth, breathing in and out through the nose with the Ujjayi breath. Next inhale, hands reach tall, maybe little back bend. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale for that half lift. And exhale, release. Planting those hands, step back to your high plank, top of a push-up. Here in a little inhale forward, exhale is halfway or all the way to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale lifts the chest up, dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Remembering your flow, adding on or omitting wherever you need as we move through class. Steady that down dog. Inhale the right foot tall to the sky. Exhale, knee to the chest. Hold it here. Press that mat away. As you exhale, take that knee to the left side of your mat, bringing it down. Inhale that left hand up, that low side plank, modified with that right side down. Reach that left hand up. Take an inhale here. As we exhale, take that left arm over the ear. Good full stretch. This next inhale, both hands reach up for that gate pose. So that left foot, the blade and the heel is pressing into the mat. Arms reaching tall, shoulders still melted. One more inhale here. As you exhale, cactus into those arms. Inhale, lift it all the way up. This exhale, the right arm reaches over the left hand to the thigh or the shin. Another side stretch here. Inhale, those arms reach all the way up. This exhale, the hands plant in front of us, kind of shifting into some sways into those hips. Keep pressing into the blade and the heel of that left foot. You'll feel a little more of an inner thigh stretch, gently rocking front and back. Beginning to steady that posture. Keep the left hand planted. Inhale the right arm tall to the sky. It won't be a drastic twist. Our exhale, thread the needle underneath the left, bringing that shoulder down, cheek or temple to the mat. Finding that threaded gait. Gentle stretch across the right shoulder. One more round of breath. Your inhale, press that right arm all the way up. Exhale, plant the hands, give those hips a little shift. Beautiful. Inhale, those arms raise overhead. Exhale, the right arm reaches over for that right side body stretch. Inhale, reach it up. This exhale, right hand down, moving into that side plank again. One more round of breath here. As you exhale, the left hand comes down, beginning to shift. That knee comes back to your chest. Step the foot outside of the right hand, and then a big step forward with the left foot, sinking the hips down for a yogi squat. Again, you can use those blocks, bring it under those hip sit bones for a little more support. You can use the elbows, open up those thighs or keep some sways side to side. From here, keep that left hand down. We'll inhale the right hand up, another twist. If you'd like a bind, wrap that right arm around for the left hip. Think that chest stays open, gaze stays up. One more round of breath. Your exhale releases, bringing that right hand down. Inhale, the left hand to reach tall. Again, that bind can wrap around. We're not holding the breath. Feel free to take a couple here in the stretch. Next, inhale, the left hand reaches up, and the exhale presses back down to the floor. Beautiful. Give those hips a couple sways side to side. Our next exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back. Finding that high plank, find your flow, or move to down dog. Same thing on that other side. I'll switch directions so online can see a little better without me facing the wall. From that down dog, steady, sink the heels. Inhale that left knee tall to the sky. Exhale, knee to the chest. Hold it. Press that mat away, and on your exhale, bring that knee down to face the long side of the mat. Your inhale, the right arm reaches up. Same thing, working into the other side here. Reach that right hand up. On your exhale, bring the right ear or right bicep to the right ear, that good full side body stretch. Your inhale, arms reach all the way up, stacking over those hips. Exhale, cactus into those arms. Inhale, lift it up. This exhale, the left bicep to the ear, finding the left side stretch. Keep your breath. Remember, we're holding postures, not the breath. Your inhale, those arms reach up. And on that exhale, bring them down in front. Finding that modified gate pose, continuing to press into the blade and the heel of that right foot. Those gentle rocks front and back. Remembering your open mouth exhale or the Ujjayi breath, whatever feels best. And then finding that steady posture, stay rooted through the right hand. Inhale the left hand up. Exhale, thread that needle. Remember, it won't be as intense. That right hand can continue to press in, give you a little more leverage, or bring the right forearm down. Beautiful breath, everyone. One more round of breath here. As you inhale, beginning to lift that left hand all the way up. The exhale plants that hand. Give yourself some sways. Next inhale, those arms reach all the way up. Again, stack that spine. Your exhale, that left hand goes overhead, finding that side stretch. Inhale, those arms reach. This exhale, the left hand comes down, the right arm reaches up. Whew. One more round of breath here. As you exhale, begin to bring the right hand down, twisting the body, bringing that knee back into the chest, and a big step with that left foot outside the left hand. Meet it with the right, sink those hips down into a yogi squat. Think that tailbone tucked, spine still long and stacked. Those gentle sways or stillness. This time we'll put the right hand down and inhale the left hand up. Same thing, you can reach around for that bind to the right hip, keeping that heart open, gaze up. Next inhale, the left hand reaches up. Your exhale brings the hand down. Inhale, the right hand reaches or finds that bind. Beautiful. And inhale, that hand goes tall. And an exhale, right hand comes down. Give those hips a couple more sways. Beautiful job, guys. Next exhale, those hands plant, gentle lift of the hips as you step back to your plank. Find your flow or move through down dog. Beautiful options, nice additions as well. Steady your down dog, sink those heels. Inhale the right foot tall to the sky. Exhale, step outside the right hand lizard pose. Keep it active here so the back knee stays up, gentle rocks front and back. When you are ready, you can bring the back knee down, untuck the toes, maybe a little deeper stretch or wiggle to the hip. As we inhale, we'll begin to press those hands into the mat. The back leg lifts up. Beautiful. Next exhale, left foot outside the left hand, hips down, yogi squat. Not here for long. Give yourself those sways. And on our next inhale, we'll stand up, bring the right knee with you for high march. Hands go wherever they help you find balance. That can be at your heart, your hip, overhead. Think activate those right toes, point or flex those toes. Beautiful. Even from that high march here, remember hands wherever they help you find balance. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, open that knee up. Think of opening up the hips. Exhale, close it off. Use your breath for that opening and closing. Keeping that balance. Beautiful. Next time we're opening that leg up, keep it there. And then a big step here. So that leg is open, big step open, toes face the corners of the mat, sink those hips down, think goddess. Inhale, reach all the way up. Slow inhale, again, touch the fingers. Slow exhale, sink the hips. Arms are at a cactus. Inhale, slow raise up. Embrace any shakes you feel. Exhale, sink it down. One more. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, sink down, goddess. Give a gentle couple sways to the hips. Think those elbows are straight out from the shoulders. You have energy out the palms. Take an inhale to reach everything up. Your exhale, back of the mat to warrior two. So face the back of your mat. Bend into that now front knee. Arms T, gazes over that front middle finger. We'll inhale, reverse the warrior, flipping the front palm. Beautiful. Again, keep your breath. We're holding the posture, finding the length and the strength, not holding breath. Think length all the way up through the fingers. Limit the urge just to let the arm hang. One more inhale here. Your exhale, tick-tock those arms down. Slowly find your side angle. So that hand continues to reach up. Whew. You can always rest the forearm to the thigh. Rest, meaning never just dump weight. The core is still active. Beautiful. As we inhale, we'll reverse the warrior. So that palm stays all the way up. Keep the bend in that front knee. Beautiful. Inhale to warrior two. So just tee those arms. And we'll inhale, everything reach up, toes face the corners of the mat, sink the hips, goddess. Again, inhale, long inhale, touch those fingertips. Exhale, sink the hips. Inhale, reach it up. Your exhale sinks you down. One more inhale, raise it up, fully active, and then exhale, sink the hips. Hands can come down to the thighs or the hips. Give yourself some sways here. Beautiful. Taking one more deep inhale here. On your exhale, begin just to gently fold over. The legs can extend to a little bit longer. Wide-legged forward fold. Some rocks side to side. Gentle bends to the knees. Hands can be to the block. They can be tented on the floor. Now is even a good time if you have an inversion. Feel free, play around. Or keep it slow and gentle. Your practice. Keeping that left hand down, we'll inhale the right hand, reach it up. Lots of twists in this one here. One more inhale, right hand is up. Your exhale, release the right hand down. We'll inhale the left hand up. One more inhale here. Your exhale, that left hand comes down. Tent the fingers, think of a half lift, nice long spine. Exhale, release it. And we'll inhale everything up, star pose. Reach it up. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat. So same heel to arch alignment, same melted shoulders. Again, flip that front palm, reverse the warrior. Length all the way up from that hip, all the way through those fingertips. Keep those deep, steady breaths. One more inhale here. Your exhale, tick-tock it down into side angle. Even those blocks can be tented under the fingers. Think of a long spine, all the way up through the heel, through the leg, through the spine. Our next inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach it up behind. The only intensity that we're gonna find in class. Moving into a half moon here, take one more deep inhale. Your exhale, begin to tick-tock the arms. Your hand will come down to a block underneath that right hand, lifting that left leg. Think stack the hips, stack those shoulders. Now, balance is already a bit of a doozy. We found plenty of leg stretches, not so much core active stretches, but if the hand can even just come to the hip, focus on the hip. Think press that lifted foot into an imaginary wall behind you. That leg's active. Think of just focusing on the hips first. As you feel ready, maybe you gently graze the torso and bring that arm up into it, stacking the shoulders, opening the chest. If you want just a bit more, begin to tent the fingers on your block, bringing a little more activation to the core. We're here for one more inhale. Your exhale bends that front knee, the back foot comes down, warrior two. Melt on that exhale. One more round of breath. Your next exhale, windmill it down, frame that front foot. Right meets left, take your flow, or move into down dog. Take time in that down dog, find your breath. Like I said, that half moon is probably the most intense you're going to see tonight. When I say intense, I want you to remember we're not trying to make it the goal to find the fullest expression of the posture. Sometimes our bodies are simply saying, just get me through it. So I don't ever want you to feel pressured to say, I didn't do it right, because you did. From your down dog, sink those heels. Inhale that left foot tall to the sky. Exhale, step outside the left hand, lizard pose. So same thing, keep it active here. Couple rocks front and back. When you feel ready, that back knee can come down, open up into that hip just a little more. Whatever feels good to you. It doesn't need to match your neighbor. Doesn't need to look like anything special. Send the breath wherever it's chirping at you. Beautiful. Our next inhale as everyone presses into that mat, lift the back knee, keep it active here, a round of breath. Your next exhale, big step forward with that right foot, sink the hips, yogi squat. Again, use those elbows, give yourself a little hip stretch here, press out on those inner thighs, gentle sways. We're not here for long, bring your breath with you. Your next inhale will stand it all the way up. The left knee comes up with you, high march. Beautiful job. Remember, those left toes are active. Hands wherever they help you find that balance. Shoulders are melted. Now here, we're gonna inhale to open up that leg. Think the knee off to the side and exhale, close it off. Keeping that to your breath. Use the core. Think knit those ribs closer to the hips. Navel to spine. Your own little dance here, your breath, your pace. Using your next inhale, keep that leg open up. One more round of breath here. As we exhale, step it wide, toes to the corners of the mat, sink those hips, goddess. Same thing, deep, long inhale. Slowly reach it up, touch the fingers, exhale, slowly bring it down. Your inhale lifts it all the way up. Exhale, slow release. One more. Do an inhale, reach it up, touch those fingers. Exhale, slow release down, couple sways to those hips. Beautiful job. Next inhale, everything, reach it up. This exhale, warrior two, face the back of your mat. Realign those feet as you need as you find that posture. Deep bend with that knee directly underneath the ankle. Everything stacked over those hips. Your next inhale, flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. Think that length along that whole front body. We don't need a drastic lean or release with the arm. Keep everything active. One more inhale. Your exhale, slowly tick-tock down, side angle. Those arms reach tall. You're finding length along that whole side body. Inhale, reverse that warrior. Beautiful. Again, keep your breath, hold the posture. Next, exhale just into that warrior two. Tee those arms, melt into it. We'll inhale everything, reach up, toes face corners of the mat, sink those hips down. One more time, guys. Inhale, reach it up. Slow touch to the fingers. Exhale, sink it down. One more breath here. Your inhale, reach it all the way up. Exhale, sink those hips. Now remember, those hands can stay wherever's comfortable. Maybe it's the hips, maybe it's the thighs. Maybe you roll the shoulders for a bit. Give those hips a couple sways. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, steady the legs, begin that wide-legged forward fold. Elongating the legs. Hands content or be to the blocks. Again, playtime if you feel that is worthy of it. This time we'll keep that left hand planted and inhale the right hand up. Good stretch, good twist. Exhale, release the right hand down. Inhale the left hand up. Beautiful job, guys. One more inhale here. Your exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale that half lift, tent the fingers, long spine. Exhale, release down to it. Give a few more sways here. Your next inhale, slowly raise all the way up to star. Don't yank that head up. Exhale, warrior two, face the front of your mat. Beautiful. Inhale, flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Beautiful. Again, keep the breath, hold the posture. One more inhale here. Your exhale, tick-tock it down, side angle. Reach that hand up. One more round of breath. And so that next inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep that lengthening in the side body. You guys know where we're going. Beautiful. That next inhale, take it here. Your exhale, bring it down into your half moon. I'm facing the opposite way, so don't pay attention to me. Your left hand should be down. That left leg should be down. Beautiful. Again here, think stack those hips first. Then you can gently graze that hand up. Think imaginary wall into that extended leg. Press that foot into the imaginary wall. One more inhale here. As you exhale, begin to bend into that front knee. The back foot comes down. Warrior two. Melt into it. One more deep inhale. Your exhale, windmill down, frame that front foot. Find your final flow or move to down dog. From your down dog, we'll inhale the right foot tall to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, hold it. Your next exhale, guide the knee down to the right wrist. Those right toes go to the left side of your mat. The left leg goes long behind you, moving into our pigeon pose here. So we can tent the fingers, lift the chest on an inhale. Exhale, square the hips off as you hinge forward, submitting over that leg. If this is a bit much, I want you to roll over to your back, find a figure four or that reclined pigeon. So nothing is active here except those right toes, just protecting that right knee. Keep your breath and melt into it as deep as you can. We all know the hips are a very finicky bee. So send the breath there. Going back to that intention, the mantra. Anything you wanted to leave on your mat, use the breath to press it out here. If you'd like a little bit more, remembering you can stay where you are, let's tent the fingers, lifting that chest and guiding that right hand back for the left foot, bringing it in for a quad stretch. A little bit more if you're up to it. If we are in that bind, give it one more round of breath. Your exhale would gently release that foot back down, and everyone, the hands press into the mat here, left toes tuck in that right leg, three-legged dog. Wiggle it out, knee circles, ankle circles. And an exhale, those feet meet. Inhale for that left leg, reach it tall. Exhale, knee, left elbow, hold it. Your exhale, that left knee to the left wrist. Those left toes face the right side of the mat. Right knee down, or begin to move onto your back if you need. But same thing here, take an inhale, open the chest. Exhale, melt into your pigeon. Even here, those blocks are of assistance. You can rest the head to a block. Main goal, we want to release here. Those shoulders are wanting to tense up. Send the breath to anywhere that needs it. Again, here, if you would like a little bit more, or remember, stay where you are. We'll begin to tent the fingers, lifting that chest, sending the left hand back for the right foot. Each side will feel different, so give your body grace. Give it one more round of breath here. Your exhale gently releases that foot down, and everyone's hands press into that mat. Lift the back knee, left leg up, three-legged dog. Give her the wiggles it needs. And exhale, those feet meet. Look between the hands, bend the knees, tiptoe slowly up, forward fold. Maybe those rag dolls, or just the gentle sways. Beginning to bring the hands down, bend the knees, bring the glutes down, send the legs long in front of us. That spine is still stacked. Take an inhale, open the chest. Exhale, trace the legs down, find a fold. It doesn't need to be drastic, but keep the nice long spine. The hands don't need to touch the toes. They can rest to the shins. Give it one more inhale here. An open mouth exhale. And next inhale, lift that upper body. Exhale, slowly release it all the way down. Find that nice long full body stretch. Exhale, just wiggles those hips down into the mat. And an inhale for that right knee and tight to the chest. Give it the good squeeze. Pointer flex toes, roll out the ankle. Move into some knee circles here. If you'd like a little more, you can guide that knee in tight to the armpit. Reach up for the sole of the foot for your half happy baby. Here for a couple more rounds of breath, wherever we are. Give it one more inhale. Your exhale, guide this knee off to the left. That right shoulder melts, sinking into your twist. Your inhale lifts that leg through center. Send it long with an exhale, wiggling those hips down. Inhale, bring the left knee in. Same thing. Start with the toes, roll out the ankle. Move into those knee circles. If that half happy baby felt good on the other side, find it here. Again, guiding that knee close to that armpit. Hand reaches to the sole of the foot. We're thinking press the heel up to the lights, but bring the knee in close. Couple more breaths here. Give it one more inhale. Your exhale guides the knee now to the right. Again, melt those shoulders down, sink into your twist. Your next inhale lifts up through center. Slowly releasing that leg long, give the legs wiggles. Moving into any other final posture or stretch that ends your personal practice. Maybe that's the full happy baby, both legs into those knees, hands to the legs or the feet. Maybe it's waterfall. Whatever feels best to you, find those final postures, beginning your own personal countdown. And when you reach one, take it into your Shavasana. taking your time here. Remembering you're not matching anyone, you're finding what else your body needs to find its final resting point. If those hips are still a little tight, maybe the reclined bound angle with the soles of the feet to touch, letting the knees fall wide. Don't be scared to find something different of what feels best for you to melt. I will be offering a shoulder press. If you would not like one, just please place a hand to your heart and I can skip over you. Beginning to deepen your breath. Again, lengthen out those inhales and exhales. Inviting in subtle movements first, those little wiggles to fingers or toes. Very lightly beginning to roll that head side to side. Inviting in those bigger movements as you feel ready, those wrist circles, ankle circles. If you'd like, the next inhale can be another full body stretch. Or else we'll all exhale to either side to your fetal position to use your arm as a pillow. Staying for a few rounds of breath to finish waking. If you'd like, that next inhale can lift us to an easy seat. Keeping the eyes closed or keep a soft gaze down the nose. Melt into wherever you are. We'll exhale everything out, empty bellies. Again, take a deep inhale, hold at your tip top. Exhale, release out. Just the same as before. 2 more. Take a deep inhale, hold at tip top. Exhale it out. 1 more deep inhale, hold everything here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out. If you would like, hands can meet at heart center. Thank you for joining me today in person and online. Always remember the light in me will forever shine, and always honor the light and strength within each of you. Namaste.